What's up, guys? Today we're going to be reacting to my first YouTube video on this channel. Hope you enjoy, and let's get into it.
48 in last place is the Unstable Bow. This bow basically,
This is a garbage take looking back. I mean, the Unstable Bow is pretty good depending on what bow you get. If you get, the Primal Stink bow, then it's garbage, but you could get the Shockwave bow from this, you could get the Flame bow, the Explosive bow is pretty good. I actually am looking back on this and being like, oh, this is an absolutely garbage list.
Summary, it just stinks, and you couldn't really do anything with it. It didn't do 200 headshot,
I'm 25% sure it actually does do 200 headshot, but I'll have to look that up.
give you a random power from Stink, Shockwave. It just give you a random power when you shot it and it landed. So 47.
This is another absolutely garbage take because I actually love the Chug Cannon now, and I know it was infinite. I think I got this mixed up with the Lawless Slap Cannon. That thing is durability. I forgot this thing's infinite. And I also just have, never used this before. So, yeah. That might have had an effect on this placement. I haven't used, 50% of these.
The Chug Cannon, it gave you 15 health, and it took up 2 slots in your inventory. It was really only good in squads. So yeah, that's why it's in second to last place. Next is Juice's Chug Cannon.
This is an absolutely garbage take again. You get the Flowberry Fizz effect. It's basically an infinite Flowberry Fizz with a cooldown. So again, this is another garbage take. I'm willing to admit that now.
It gives you 15 health, but it also gives you a low gravity effect, so it's just better. Just slightly better. 45.
This is the first good take, but the thing is, they buff the crap out of this thing. It does 130 body shot damage now, and it's actually pretty good now. But back when I made this video around 3 months ago, it sucked. So, this is a respectable take.
The Boom Sniper Rifle is just one of the worst snipers in the game. When you shoot it, it does 10 body shot, but it explodes. And in squads and duos, trios, this could be very useful though. So that's I only play solo, so I put this 45. 44 is the wall.
This is another one of those takes. I didn't know this actually had durability. I thought the other two had durability. This one was infinite. But yeah, it's a good healing item. It just has no durability, and you're gonna. You take this thing for endgame, it's gonna run out, way before endgame. This is just not good.
Slap Chug Cannon. This gives you 20 health and the slap effect, but takes up 2 inventory slots.
You're gonna note they all take up 2 inventory slots, by the way.
Except there's gonna be a lot of the healing items lower than the actual weapons. Alright, 43 is the...
I don't know why this wasn't in last place. I guess it's just because this is great mobility in Zero build, but it was never out during Zero build. I'll say though, this is great mobility, bad infight. Used to be able to shoot through walls with this, I actually just found that out. It's just bad.
Chill, this is just a exotic snowball launcher. And it doesn't do any damage, it just gives you Icy Feet, and it gives your opponent Icy Feet. Which can be useful at times, but it's just not that good. 40.
This is my least favorite take of the whole video. I love the 6-shooter now. This is worse than a gold 6-shooter. Or whatever rarity you want. This is worse than the 6-shooter because it does 24 body shot. Tell you what, if you hit a headshot with this thing, it's insane. If you can hit shots, this is one of the best weapons in Fortnite history, but if you can't, you're screwed. It has good spread, though, I will say.
It's the Marksman 6-shooter. The only weapon in the game with 4x headshot multi.
I'm pretty sure that's also a lie. I have to look that up. But I'm pretty sure there's a weapon with 4x headshot multiplier. That, like, oh, it's the Wrecker revolver, the exotic one.
And yeah, only those 24 body shot. When you're ADSing, it's terrible fire rate. Just a horrible weapon in general.
This is another garbage take. It's painful.
When you hit fire, it has like a better fire rate. Just a horrible weapon. I don't know why anybody'd ever pick it up.
This should have been in like second to last place. This is the worst exotic that can do damage. I don't know why. These used to only drop in like stacks of 1 when you would defeat the Overlord fires. They buffed it like 2 days after. They dropped 6 now. Well, not now, because it's not Chapter 6, Season 3. These are the worst, like, exotics that can do damage. No question.
The unstable bounce grenade. Now, this is from Chapter 6, Season 3. This is, I mean, if you got this from one of the spires, like, you were just not happy with this. I think it gave you, like, 6 of these and a mythic if you got very unlucky. It gave you 6 of these and a mythic Spire rifle, which, honestly, that's not
true. Mythic Spire rifle dropped from Daigo. I didn't know that, because I actually have never gotten the Mythic Spire. I've never used it before. Actually, that's cap. I have used it before, but only in creative. Yeah, these would drop from the Overlord with another. I think the Overlord dropped 2 exotics now. I'm not sure, but I just know this dropped from Overlord Spire.
Too bad. But these grenades were pretty much useless. They just bounce around. They bounce 3 times and explode each time they bounce. And they're very hard to control, though, because they can bounce in any direction. 40's the Nighthawk.
This is another terrible take. This should have been a little bit lower. Thermal scope revolver. Nobody really needs it. It's just bad. We didn't need a scope revolver. We didn't need a thermal scope revolver. I don't care if I wouldn't care if this thing did like 100 damage and was hit scan. Yeah. The fact that it is also hit scan doesn't really make it too much better than like any of the weapons on here. I know it's better than like pre-buff boom sniper rifle, but by how much? Not that much, really. It's just bad. I don't really like it. You might like it watching this though.
It's if you played OG and you played with the scope revolver, then you probably would agree with this. It's just a scope revolver, but a little bit worse, in my opinion.
I don't like thermal scopes. It does more damage, but I think having the thermal scope just like it's just like the thermal scope is so bad on this that it kind of just takes away like all the damage, because the scope's also very zoomed out for some reason. I think it's actually only a 2x, but it's just bad weapon.
So the thermal scope, lots of recoil, very hard to control. 39 is the burst quad launcher, and this is a quad honestly.
This one also pains me because this hasn't been in the game forever. I have never used this, but this thing actually looks great. From the gameplay I've seen, this looks like a very, very solid launcher. I don't know what I was doing here, but This was actually a very solid launcher.
It's one of the only weapons this whole list that's worse than its actual, like, non-exotic version.
That is not true. Regular quad launcher, I really don't like it for some reason. I don't know, it's just not that great. This is very good, though. Should be at least, like,
it's really not that
top
special.
30.
It's a quad launcher, but it shoots in bursts of 2, which is 2 bursts every time you shoot it. But the quad launcher, why can't I just shoot all 4 at the same time? It's not that good. It's worse than the quad launcher. 30, it's the chili chug splashes. These are just regular chug splashes, except they give you the chili effect. 20 damage healed in... Honestly, you're better off carrying 6 of these than 1 chug cannon.
You actually maybe are. I don't know. Maybe that was my first good take of the video. But you might actually be better off taking 6 of these than chug cannon. Which, well, I mean... depends, really. These are, like, very expensive, I know. I've never used them, but they're just whatever.
So, I'll give you that. Yeah, they're just not good, though. 37...
Oh my god, dude! Are you kidding me, bro? This is garbage. Absolutely horrendous take. So, I think these are actually some of the best healing items. So, exotic healing items are very good. And I don't know why I even put these so low, because these are great. You get like 180 effective for a stack of these. Or for a 6 stack of these, which is great. I guess, I don't know. Would I rather carry these or a chug jug? I honestly probably rather carry these than a chug jug.
These super slap splashes. These heal 30 health, and they give you the slap effect for 30 seconds, so these are pretty good.
It's actually a minute.
3060 Wolf Twin Fire Slap Shotgun.
Okay. This is a good placement for it because it got buffed now, and it's actually pretty decent. Now, like, it's usable, but it's not good. But, yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.